really wanted, just in reviewing the game Saturday, was very proud of our football team, just in the way that they focused and prepared for this game, with all the different venues that we had to go to. 7 different practice sites, 1,953 miles traveling to get ready for the game. And we didn't cheat them on their preparation. We told them that. We did everything to get them ready to play the game. And we told them to keep their focus on their preparation. And I was really proud of that. It wasn't a perfect game. It wasn't a clean game by any means. I think we can play much sounder defensively. We came out early in that game and, they basically controlled the whole first quarter. But I was really, really proud of how our defense settled down after that and really controlled their offense the rest of the game. Once we got our opportunities in the second quarter, we started to do things and make plays and execute the way we're capable offensively. Drop some passes, miss some opportunities, didn't finish some blocks in the run game. So we have a lot to improve on. But overall, I was very proud. We've really focused on penalties. We really did a better job in that area in this game and minimalize that. Still can be better there. We were even in the turnover ratio, and that was a big factor in the game. I thought we played well on special teams, and that was a real key factor of the game in the field position and setting up scores, especially before the half with the punt return. So overall, it was good to get started. It was a good win for us on the road. It's always hard to play on the road. And, and now we're excited and looking forward to this next week. We have our home opener, play Idaho State. It's a team we played our first year, and they came in here. We were playing a freshman quarterback and really didn't have a respect for preparation and understanding our opportunity. And, they came in and beat us here. And so, we respect them as a program. We expect their talent and their competitive nature, and we expect them to come in and play great. We have to be a team that's mature and understands that we can only prepare and control what we can prepare for. So that's where our focus is. It's on our preparation. They're a spread offensive team. They have a transfer quarterback from Wyoming and Tyler Vanderwall, really a big athletic kid. This is a team that played in the spring. They played 6 games in the spring. And so they're coming off that spring season. But very prideful team, spread offensive team, multiple defensive team. Their strength is in their secondary. And so, we're going to have to prepare and be ready for all their schemes and all their looks that they bring to us. Couldn't be more excited to come home to Mackey and, play in front of our fans, and really would like to thank our fans that traveled last week to Berkeley. It was awesome to see so many people there in Wolfpack gear. And now we get to come home and obviously we'd love to pack the MAC this week and get as many fans as we can in Mackey. One last thing, and this is really important. Bentley Sanders came to me. One of the things about this last month, we were really had a chance to spend a lot of time together, and we talked a lot about personal stories and things that are important to us. And Bentley Sanders talked to the team about having a sister that he lost to suicide. And it's very emotional and very personal story. And he asked me and our team if we would participate. September is National Suicide Awareness Month. And we thought it'd be great to bring some attention to that. And so this week, this is actually Bentley's helmet. We're gonna wear, I don't know if you can see it here, but there's a little ribbon there. And on the back of the helmet, it says, "You are not alone." And, we would like to recognize National Suicide Awareness Month and for people that are struggling. I can't tell you as a head coach how many kids have sat in my office and talked about thinking about taking their life. And it's very humbling. And a lot of people are struggling out there, and we just want them to know that you are not alone. And please support this great organization. And so just wanted to bring awareness to that. I think it's really important. We deal with so many college kids and young kids going through issues. And I just think it's good for everybody to realize that and recognize that this month.
I thank you, Coach. We'll take questions.
Coach, going back to Idaho State, it brings me back to last year. I think on one of these Zooms you said, I'm like an elephant, I don't forget. There's also, a couple of guys on the team now that remember that game as well. How instrumental could that be to where, you're not overlooking this team in any way, shape, or form because you, as well as those guys, remember what happened way back when?
Yeah, I think our kids are very aware of that game. And I think it's important in knowing your opponent. I mean, and we have respect for every team. I think that's a part of playing the game is that, everybody practices, everybody works hard, everybody prepares for games. And when you come to a game, you have to respect the opponent and you have to prepare with respect. And that's part of being mature, but it's also part of being a good football team. When you're a good football team, you look forward to your opportunities and you're expected to perform. And, and that's the attitude that we have as coaches and players here. And so regardless of who we're playing this week, we have an opponent we're preparing for. They have specific schemes. They have specific players that are talented. We got to get ready to play. And so much different team that we have now. We understand how to practice. We understand how to prepare. We have to get ready to play every week. And so we want to be looked at and recognized as a good football team. And so that's how we have to respond. So we've talked about it. They're well aware of it. And we had a great day today and we expect to have a really good day tomorrow.
Coach, do you have an update on Jermaine Ledbetter's injury from Saturday?
Yeah, Led hurt his ankle, and it's not nearly as bad as it could be, which is a great. He did not practice today, but we're hoping as the week goes along, he's going to be available to play.
You also have an update. We saw Carson limping during the game and on how he's feeling. And
yeah, he just got twisted up on one of those sacks, and he's doing fine. He's healthy, and he's probably not quite 100%. But as we go through the week, I think he should be feeling a lot better. So yeah, he's doing fine. He practiced today, and he's a little bit sore, like most guys after a game. But it's a hard-fought physical game Saturday, and we had a long bus ride home, and so it's kind of a normal Monday. Everybody's working the cobwebs out and getting ready for the week.
Coach, do you think it'll be an adjustment playing in front of fans again? Or I don't know, what's your take on that kind of 2-ish years removed?
No, I think it's exciting. I think, we got done with warm-ups last week and all of our fans were down in the end zone. We just wanted to recognize them. It's so, I just think we're very appreciative to be able to play in front of fans after last season. And, you can't take things for granted. These things, these games are so few and far between. And in our sport, we only get 12 of these, and and then hopefully, postseason. But so every game in football and college football is important, and we're really looking forward to getting back in front of our home fans. And we have a good football team. We didn't get a chance to play in front of our fans a year ago, and we're excited to get back in Mackey and play in front of our community.
Now, the ribbon on the helmet, is that something you're going to wear for the month of September or for the rest of the season?
I think we're going to wear it this month for sure, and then we'll talk about it. But I just think I'm really happy that we can do this and recognize this organization and just bring awareness to it. I mean, so many people are struggling, and it's so sad to hear when people feel like they're alone and they're going through problems on their own. And we try to do it as a team. We talk to each other when we're having problems. There's a lot of young kids and a lot of people in general that are going through, issues. And the worst thing in the world that you could think is that you're the only one going through it and that you have nobody to talk to. So I just think I think it's really important. It's a really important subject, and it's something I think we should be aware of, and especially on a college campus around many young people that we have. It's important for us to share that with these guys and let them know that they are not alone.
Coach, last year COVID restrictions had an impact on your season. How have the practice and game formats changed this season compared to last year?
We're still not out of the pandemic. I mean, the virus is very much a part of our world, and we have to take it seriously. So, we're wearing masks inside during meetings. We're trying to stay social distanced. It's not affecting us as much outdoors, but we're still very mindful of it. I was riding into work today and I was listening. The Dallas Cowboys had 9 players that can't play in the game this week. And so it's still very much a problem. And so we have to take it serious and do all we can to protect each other and everybody else from the virus.
Coach, how refreshing was it to see Elijah Cooks back out there running around doing what he do?
Yeah, it was great to have Cookie back out there. And I tell you, I just been so impressed with his unselfishness. He's doing a great job on special teams. It's just, you just don't see too many all-conference receivers, lining up on punt team, line up on punt return, on, just doing whatever he can to help the football team. And so excited to see him get that touchdown. And, we're just really looking forward to watching him play this year. I think he'll just continue to improve every week.
Another player that didn't get to play on Saturday was Gray Davis. Do you have any update on him as well?
Yeah, Gray actually played in the ball game, and we're looking for him to be available to play this week as well.
Oh, correction. I'm sorry. Andrew Cannon.
Yeah, Andrew suffered a knee injury, and he will not be available this week. And we're not quite exactly sure what his status is. He's going to get an MRI on that, and hopefully it won't be serious. It'll be something that he can heal up and be back soon. But he will be unavailable to play this week.
And Coach, should the air quality be too poor come this Saturday, do you know if there are at this point any concrete backup plans?
I think I'm going to let Doug talk about that. We're just really anxious to be back here in Reno, and we're hopeful that, the air quality will stay under the acceptable levels so we can practice. And obviously we'd love to play on Saturday night here. So, I'll let Doug, talk about all the contingencies and all those things.